Hello everyone, welcome to Time Online Classes. Today we will discuss months and dates related puzzle. It is very important for bank examinations, and similar model with minor changes are expected in upcoming exams, IBPS PO, IBPS clerk and SBA PO exams. And by adding more number of parameters to this model, they may give this type of questions in main exams also. Initially, this model was given in IBPS Pivot 2016 mains. IBPS Pivot 2016 mains. Initially, it was given in IBPS Pivot 2016 in mains. Later, in continuation, they started giving in SBA PO Prelims 2017, IBPS PO Prelims 2017, SBA PO Prelims 2017, SBA IBPS PO Prelims 2018. In each and every exam, whether it is a clerical or PO, in every exam of prelims, they started giving. Okay. With more number of parameters, they are also giving in main examinations. So this kind of puzzles are very important for bank exams. So let's see how this type of questions will be solved. Directions for questions 1 to 5. These questions are based on the following information. For all the 5 questions, data will be same. Okay. So once you are able to complete the arrangement, answering these 5 questions will be very easy. Always they will give you 4 or 5 questions below this. Now, 10 persons A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J were born on 2 different dates among 12th and 27th of 5 different months of the same year among January, April, June, August and October, but not necessarily in the same order. Okay. How many persons are given? 10 persons. They were born in 5 different months, and in each month they given how many dates? 2 dates, 12th and 27th. Only 2 persons were born in each month. So in the month of January, only 2 persons, April 2 persons, June month 2 persons, August 2 persons, October 2 persons. No 2 persons were born on the same date of the same month. It means if someone was born on January 12th, so no one else will born on January 12th. So other person in that month must be on January 27th. The following information is known about them. So followed by this, we have given some clues. Okay. So even before this, let's understand the basic structure of this model. Okay. 10 persons are given. So what we need to find out? We need to find out who was born on which date. Right. So among the given 5 months, Jan, April, June, August, October, definitely the first person must have born among these 10 persons. We don't know what is the name of the person, who is that person, but the first person must have born in the month of Jan and on 12th. Second person must have born in the month of Jan and on 27th. Third person, April 12th. Fourth person must have born on April 27th and so on. So ultimately we need to distribute the persons. So what will be the basic structure for this kind of questions? January. And what are the dates given? 12th and 27th. I'm freezing the months because the months are of the same year. Months are following a definite sequence. So we have to freeze the months. After that, April, 12th and 27th, third and fourth persons. And 5th and 6th persons must have born in the month of June 12th and June 27th respectively. And the 7th and 8th persons must have born in the month of August and on 12th and 27th respectively. 9th and 10th persons must have born in the month of October, 12th and 27th. Now with the help of the given clues, we are going to distribute the persons who was born on which date. That we are going to decide, right? Now, when this kind of questions are given, when these model questions are given, regularly they use the technical terms like before, after. These kind of statements they will use. Before, after, and when they use the months, they will also use the number of days in that month. So we should know that January month having 31 days, April 30, June 30, August 31, October 31. So this kind of statements they will use. A was born in the month which having 30 days, this kind of statement. And also they will use the technical terms like before and after, immediately before, immediately after. All these kind of technical terms they are going to use. Okay, fine. Now let's see what are the clues given below this. Now here are the clues. And what is the basic structure? Just now we discussed. So this will be the basic structure. So let us distribute the persons. What is given? A was born on 12th of the month, which having how many days? 30 days. A was born on 12th of the month, which having 30 days. So A was born on 12th of the month, which having 30 days means it could be April 12th or it can be June 30th. So A, April 12th or June 12th. Okay, so we have how many possibilities? Two possibilities. But just we have done only one statement, right? Let's add some more points. 3 persons were born between A and E. Again, we have a link statement with A and E. So, in continuation also, we have a link with A, right? So, better to place the A. Okay. So, in one case, A will be here. And what will be the other case? June 12th. So, A must have born in the month of June and on 12th. Now, what is given? What is given? 3 persons were born between A and E. 3 persons were born between A and E. So, A is in case 1, it is case 1 and it is case 2. And in this case, A is here. So, 3 persons. So, 1, 2, 3 persons. So, here will be E. In case 1, E was born on August 12th. When it comes to case 2, I may go before or I may go after also. In this case, before is not possible, 3 persons. Now, in this case, 1, 2, 3 persons. I can take the E here, one possibility. Now, in this case, 1, 2, 3, I can take the E here. So, how many possibilities do we have? 2 possibilities. But we just done with the only one statement, right? In continuation. So, wait, add some more points. What is given? 4 persons between E and D. 4 persons between E and E. Immediately, D was born before A was born. So, what is given? 4 persons between E and D. So, E is here. It is given 4 persons were born between E and D. But is it given before or after? No. E before D or D before E is not given. But as per the case 1, after E, taking 4 persons gap is not possible. So, it must be before E. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 gaps, it is D. Now, let's check it. Is it satisfying that condition? D was born before A. Yes, it is satisfying the condition. D was born before A. Now, if it is a case E, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have to take the D here. 4 persons were born between E and D. But in this case, A was born before D. A was born before D. But as per the statement, D should born before A. D was born before A. So, is it satisfying the condition? No, it is not the D. When it is not the D, it is not the E. So, in this case, E is possible here. E, 1, 2, 3, 4 gaps, it is D. So, D was born before A? Yes. So, it is satisfying the condition. So, still both the cases are valid. But in the second case, earlier we have got 2 possibilities, but 1 is ruled out. So, keep on, while going through the information, if it is going to, if your possibility is violating any of the statement, cancel that possibilities. Okay. Don't stick with one possibility. Parallelly, you have to work on all the possibilities. Okay. That is very important. What is given? Till here, complete information is utilized. The number of persons who were born after D was, the number of persons who were born after D was born is the same as the number of persons who were born before C was born. What is given? Number of persons who were born after D is the same as the number of persons who was born after C. So, what is this kind of statement? Corresponding positions from the either ends. So, D is second from the front. Second from the front in the order. First, second. So, C must be second from the end. Then it is satisfying the condition. Corresponding positions from the either ends. So, we have actually 8 positions, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are the corresponding positions to satisfy the condition? Number of persons after D is same as before C. First and last. Second from the first, second from the last. third from the first, third from the last, fourth from the first, fourth from the last. Now here D is second, so C will be second from the last. Here D is fourth from the first, so C will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Here fourth from the last. Are you clear? Fine. Now, and remember dear students, in the exam the clues they are giving in the order. So you don't need to pick up any clues randomly. Please go through the statement by statement. When you reach the last statement, definitely you will get the arrangement. But in between, it may lead to possibilities. Please work on all the possibilities. But more number of possibilities, don't write. Keep it aside. Add some more information. Okay? What is given? So here it is valid. I am able to fix the C, E, D, A. 4 persons are fixed out of 10 persons. Now what is given? Only one person was born between E and G. Between E and G, how many persons? One person. But E may born before G, or G may born before E. So E is here. One gap G, not possible. One gap G is possible. Here. No, E is here. One gap G, no, after that it is not possible. But before, already C is there. So what I can say that? Case 2 is ruled out. Now we have only one valid case. Almost 80% of information is completed. Now, B was born before I, but not in January. What is given? B was born before I. They did not mention immediately before. Just it is given B was born before I. So in the arrangement, B should come before I, but not in the month of January. So B will not be here. Right. Next, what is given? So where this B and I may come? BI, 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 BI. So many possibilities. So don't go for that many possibilities. Add some more points. I was born before E was born. So again, in the arrangement, I was born before E was born. Now check it. So E is already here. So this must be I's position. This must be B position, because B was not born in the month of January. Right. Now what else we have? J was born before H was born. So J was born before H was born. J was born before H was born. And what is given? J and H were born on the same date. J was born before H means J may be 12th, H may be 27th, or H may be October 27, or J may be August 27, H may be October 27. Three possibilities. But it is given J and H were born on the same date. So what are the same dates which are possible here? August 27, October 27, 27th date. So it will be J, and it is H. J was born before H. Now out of the 10 persons, 9 are fixed. Who is the only remaining? A arranged, B arranged, C arranged, D arranged, E, F no. So F was born on 12th January. So this will be my final arrangement. F, D, A, B, G, I, E, J, C, H. Right? So these kind of puzzles are very important for bank exams. Okay. So adding extra parameter, like each person likes a different color, or each person purchased different number of pens. Adding some extra parameter means level of difficulty questions. Okay. Or maybe instead of giving the 5 months, they may give the 3 months, and they may add extra parameter in PO prelims as well as in clerical prelims also. But ultimately the model is this. Okay. So very, very important puzzle. Please keep practicing this kind of puzzles. So look at here. In all the statements, we got the terminology like between, after, and before. So you should be thorough with the technical terms. Okay. Now, let's answer the questions given below this. How many persons were born after J was born? So J is here. After J, how many persons were born? 2 persons. So answer is 2. Choice is 3. Choice 3. Next. 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Find the one which does not belong to that group. So which is nothing but odd man out. So let's do the odd man out. F 31 days. Okay. F 31 or 12th. I may go with the date or I may go with the month. D 27th. Okay. 31 days or 27th. No. A 12th. And in the month which having 30 days. Okay. Now let's see which is correct. Which logic is correct. Next. E 12th. And in the month which having 31 days. Okay. Next. J 27th. and in the month which having 31 days. So there are two 27s and three 12s. So definitely this won't be the logic because three are following the same, two are different. But in this case, F, D, E, J were born in the month which having 30 days, but A was born in the month which having 30 days. So which is odd we note? 3. So your answer is choice 3. How many persons were born between I and D? How many are born between I and D? I is here, D is here. 1, 2, 3. So 3. So answer is 3, but the choice is 1. So choice 1. Fine. The number of persons born after E was born is the same as the number of persons born before. So after E, it means corresponding positions I need to take. Right, corresponding position to E. E is fourth from the last. So I need to find out the person fourth from the first. Who is fourth from the first? B. So my answer is B. Choice 2. Remember this point. You will get regularly this kind of statements. Number of persons born after E is same as number of persons born before so and so. X. Or number of persons to the left of A is same as number of persons to the right of B. This kind of statements indicates that corresponding positions from the either ends. What do you mean by corresponding positions? We discussed there, right? By taking the 8 positions. Next. What is the answer for this question? Choice 2. On which date and in which month was F born? F, here we have Jan 12th. So which option? 5th option. 12th January. Choice 5. Okay, please keep practicing this kind of puzzles. If you get any doubts, please get back to us. So thank you for joining the session.